Hi, thanks for joining me today. I'm out here on a cold January day in the neighborhood park of Vista Meadows Neighborhood Park. And if you're looking to move to Vancouver, Washington and want to know if the suburb of Mount Vista is the right location for you, then you're going to want to stay tuned because today I'm going to let you know everything that you need to know regarding the suburb of Mount Vista and why so many people choose this ideal location to move to. Now, I'm also going to make sure to take you through some neighborhoods and show you some different price points of different homes so that you can see what may fit in your budget. And I'm also going to make sure at the end of this video to give you some commuting times and also tell you of some of the conveniences here in Mount Vista that you're going to want to know about. And we're going to get started right now. Joining me today, and if this is your first time to my channel and you want to know everything regarding eating, living, breathing, working, playing here in Vancouver, Washington and the surrounding suburbs like Mount Vista, then you're going to want to subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so that you can be the first to know about the current market here in Vancouver, Washington and the surrounding areas. My name is Shastine and I am a realtor here in Vancouver, Washington with EXP, and I get calls and texts and emails from people just like you who are looking to make the move here in Southwest Washington, and I absolutely love it. It's what I do. So don't hesitate to text, call, or email. Whether you're moving here in 9 days or 90 days, I'd love to be able to get you the information that you need so that you can make a smooth move here to Vancouver, Washington. Now, you may be wondering, what is this gal sitting here out in this field? I'm actually on the back side of WSU, which is Washington State University, and it's the Vancouver campus, which actually sits on over 350 acres, and it's included in part of the suburb here in Mount Vista. Now, just so you can kind of get an idea of like what encompasses the area of Mount Vista, you're going to find that the north boundary of Mount Vista suburb is 179th. The west side is the I-5 bridge, the east side is 72nd, and the south side border of Mount Vista is going to actually be, it kind of jags around and it follows the Salmon Creek watershed. And so that's what makes up this little suburb of Mount Vista. Now, also, what you might want to know is that this is a community of around 10,700 people, which has had an increase of over 2% from last year, believe it or not. The average household income is around $106,000. And so now I'm going to take you around to see what kind of homes you can get in Mount Vista. So we're going to look at 3 different price points and 3 different budgets and see if one of them may fit your budget. But let's get started. I'm going to take you around. I'm going to take you around some streets as well and show you some of the few little areas. And at the end, we're going to talk about some commuting time. So be sure to stay for the end so you can kind of know what it will take you to get around town or over in Portland, Oregon. Let's get after it. We are in our first community, and this community is called University Park. And it was built between 2004 and 2005, and there were 35 home sites that were built in this community. Now, if you notice when we came in that we actually went through an older subdivision before we came to this one. But this community being only 35 sites, you can tell on the roads, normally you would be able to have enough space for a car to park along the road, but if you can notice here that they have both on both sides no parking. So that is going to be a limitation if you chose this community. I do want to make sure to make you aware of that. But this is the cute little house right here. This home right here is built in 2005, and it is a 2202 square foot home, and it offers 4 bedrooms and 2.5 baths, and it's listed for $550,000. Now that's about $250 a square foot, but you know what? It's a plus in this cute little community is the fact that it is not far from where I shot my intro to this actual vlog, which was in the Vista Meadows Neighborhood Park. So it's really close to the park, very, very close to WSU University, and of course not even 4 minutes from Legacy Salmon Creek Hospital. And of course the I-5 and I-205 on-ramp bridge access. So it is ideally located, and it is of course nestled up kind of up on as you begin to go up the hill in Mount Vista, in the Mount Vista community off of 29th Street. But anyway, this is the first one. Wanted you to be aware of this community, kind of some limitations about it, some pros and some cons, but this is what it looks like. This little one right here. So now I'm going to be sure to take you to the next community and see what you can get for the next price point. Let's go. Here we are at our second community called Vista West 2, and there was Vista West 1 and Vista West 2 that was built together between the ages of 1986 and 1992. And the home that we're looking at today is in Vista West 2 portion. Now, out of the 46 lots, you're going to see that they built these homes with having a lot of space in between them. And what I love is that you see that the homes have lots of different architectural design and style. They don't all look cookie cutter. And the other plus to this is the fact that if you remember at our other community that we just came from, you couldn't park on the sides of the roads. As you can tell, there's no limitations in this community whatsoever. Plenty of space to park your cars on the side. You're not limited just to being in the front of your home like the other community. But Vista West is an ideal location, really close. You could only half a mile just to the Rite Aid and some different stores, which I'll show. I think I showed as I came in here. But anyway, this is the cute little home that we're taking a look at right here. And it has a cute little tree in front of it. It makes it a little bit difficult to see. But this little gym is 2,762 square feet. It is 3 levels that offers a daylight basement. And out of the 3 levels, you have 1,092 on the upper level, 1,043 square feet on the main, and 627 square feet in that daylight basement. It gives you 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, and it was built in 1992. It sits on close to 1/4 acre and is listed for $705,000, which is about $255 a square foot. But Vista West 2 in Mount Vista Suburb is a great community if you want lots of space between your neighbors, lots of wide roads and nice sidewalks to be able to walk your dogs and to be able to do those morning jogs. So this is our second community, and let's go on to the next one and see what that one has to offer. Okay, we made it to our last little community here. We are in the community of Hidden Vista, and this community was built in 2018 and 2019, and there were 35 home sites that were built in this community. Now, the thing to know is that this community is actually right on the boundary line of where Mount Vista Suburb actually ends, which is, see that? That is the I-5 freeway. So this community is really close to the I-5 freeway. Now, back when it was actually for sale in 2018 and 2019, you could actually get a home in this community for around, the low 300s. In fact, this home that we're looking at right here, the original homeowner got it for $347,000 in 2020. And so today, this little gem is listed for $474,500, which is giving you 13 square feet with 3 bedrooms, plus that bonus, and 2 bathrooms. And so this little home here, we'll see whether it actually closes at that, but that's what they have it listed as of the second week here in January. But one thing I also want to make you aware of is that in the suburb of Mount Vista, you are in 2 really great schools for the high school and the middle school. You're with Alki Middle School and Skyview High School, in which I think it was niche.com, and the other one was that schools.org. I'll have to put them in my link below. But they were both marked as 8 out of 10 for the high school for college readiness, and for the middle school for student progress. And if you went to niche.com, they gave them both a B+. So they're very good ratings for the school districts here in the suburb of Mount Vista. And like I said, there's many different advantages, but as I take you on the drive going through the different areas, as just a closing of this video, I did promise to give you the commuting times of certain key areas that you might want to make sure that you're gonna want to know how long it will take to get there on. So anyway, as I take you on this drive, I'm going to just give you some maps with some times so that you have it. And until next time, thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to call, text, or email if there's anything else I can answer for you. Until next time, have a great home buying and selling day. Here are some things that you want to know regarding commuting besides the times. You will need to know that I-5 and I-205, one is more friendlier to drive than the other. I-205 is by far a better freeway. You have more lanes in it, less traffic because of those lanes. I-5 tends to get bottlenecked in the morning, usually starting around 7 o'clock up to the about 8:15 hour. People are all trying to bottleneck on from the SR 500 on ramp. And so that's where you're going to get bottlenecked, is right there from SR 500 going into Portland. But on average, even with some traffic, you'll see in my map, I even grabbed a time that was kind of mid where traffic was beginning to get heavy. On average, going into downtown Portland, you're about 35 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. If you're going anywhere on the east side within Southwest Washington, perhaps if you worked in Camas, for instance, that is going to be all freeway. And our freeways are really good. Even on Highway 14, which is our freeway that goes east and west following the Columbia River there, you're going to have some traffic just bottlenecking, if anything, coming off of the I-205 getting onto the Highway 14 right up to about 164th exit. After that, clears up completely and you have smooth sailing commuting into Camas if you happen to be working at, like Fisher Investments or any of the tech companies that are out there. So east-west, very simple commutes within Southwest Washington. On average, you're only going to be about 15-20 minutes anywhere from Mount Vista, whether it's to the mall, which is 15 minutes, Vancouver Mall, or whether it's to, downtown Vancouver in general, that's going to be around 18 minutes. If you're going into Portland, real simple, that's only going to be just around 25 minutes to the Portland International Airport. If you happen to be going north to, like if you worked at the Elene Casino, that's going to be 18 to 20 minutes. But overall, great commuting. Mount Vista is the ideal location for you because it's right there by I-5 and I-205. So I hope you enjoy this quick little commute blip that I did here. And until next time, have a great day. Thank you.